Let's talk about Navic X Ultra. They are saying Nubia. They are saying they have landed on AI new species. Okay, AI new species. So what is AI new species? That's your phone. It doesn't host AI, but the operating system is agentic. It means you tell the AI which is running on the phone as an agentic layer on the operating system what to do, and AI will do the same. Say for example ordering a pizza. So you don't have to open an app like Domino's or go to the browser, click on the website. You said just say order a Domino's pizza for me at a New York City or whatever city you are in, right? Shenzhen, Shanghai. Most probably everyone is in New York while talking about ordering a pizza. Okay, by the way, digression is not fine. So we come back to pizza. When we order, the AI handles all the ordering, looking at the location, finding the best place to find you're looking at your profile, preferences, order a pizza. You just have to do the payment option manually. Otherwise, AI agent on the phone, which is based on of Nubia Navi X Ultra, which was released in most probably 2026 March in Barcelona. December it was launched with the name of M153. It handles everything, right? Right. So what we are going to talk about, Navicex was given an award in the Shanghai WAIC, that is World AI Conference, hosted in China, Shanghai, recently, like just a few days back. So it got an award for that agentic AI, and they call themselves AI new species. No, now what Nubia official supports, what remains unverified, what's relevance to the India. Let's talk about some editorial guardrails at the end. So Navi-X Ultra is a signal of where phones are heading. Less app hopping, more intent-led task coordination. The stronger story is the shift in interaction, not an unproven first. So the UX has changed with the agentic behavior of the phone. Nubia uses this label to position AI as a device level partner. AI new species is an interaction story. One that understands a goal, works through a task, and keeps human approval in the loop. Human approval in the sense of like payment, ordering a pizza is done by the agent, but when you have to manually enter your card to pay for the pizza. It has NLP, which is, it's very advanced right nowadays after introduction of ChatGPT 3. Say what you want done and not which app to open. Like I said, you don't have to open a Domino's and Pizza Hut app if you're in India. You just order a pizza by ordering Nubia. I want a pizza. So this is world level. Understand this. This is not an AI app on top of your Android phone. This is something different. It's a layer. The agent has been ingrained with the 60 GB of RAM inside Snapdragon Elite 8, which is a very good neural engine in a mobile chip. China has it. China has developed its own, but it's Qualcomm. The agent can coordinate actions across supported apps. So they haven't changed the Android. Android has the same app structure, right? There's an operating system, then there are applications running on top of that layer. But they have tried to put AI from an application layer into the middle level so that they can coordinate between the apps as agent does. let's talk about real product test. Permissions, confirmation, privacy, recovery when it get things wrong. Let's say I order a pizza and agent thinks I have 10 people in the office, so it orders 10 different 10 pizzas for 10 different people. But I was looking for ordering a pizza, not the whole office was going to eat at a pizza. It was my slice. So that could happen. And you have to be careful with the permissions, what you can confirm with. You have to be on top of the AI chain. The human link should be on top of the AI link. So let's talk about what happened. Nubia showed the Navi X Ultra at WAIC 2026 with Doubao phone assistant. Doubao is the ByteDance TikTok, that AI company has a phone assistant called Doubao. Why it matters? An agent can interpret a goal, plan steps, and work across all supported apps. Okay. AI news species. Nubia uses this label to position AI as a device level partner, one that understands a goal, works through a task, and keeps human approval in the loop. It has natural language, it has OS level task, and permission, confirmation, privacy, recovery, all those things has to be human appointed. The faculty of human has to be used in those cases. For a credible tech and as so officially Nubia says it's M153 with Doubao, the personal assistant from ByteDance, TikTok parent company, can understand complex natural language commands and execute multi-step cross app tasks. We at our office have developed Gemini and DeepSeek interaction with the robots. It's called IRA. So M153 had the limited China launch in December 2025. Notice that December 2025. We are in July. There was a Barcelona Mobile Web Congress in March of 2026. We are in 2026 and in July. But M153 had a limited China launch in December 2025. So it showed a very categorical application where it used a restaurant button. I'm in Shenzhen, I order food all the time. I sit in the library, I see people ordering food, they are delivered at the delivery location and they pick that up and they eat. Shenzhen library, it's across the street and I visit thereafter. So restaurant booking is very particular and very common. You can order coffee, you can order food with online delivery partners. So restaurant booking and price comparison were the cited examples in that China launch in December 2025. The agentic capabilities is baked in the OS level, not at the app level. App sits on top of the OS. So app is like a customer to the OS. But if you put a middleware where over OS the services called middle layer, which means it's a facade between the operating system and the application of the user. So app would act as a front layer and it sits in between. The facade sits in between the agentic behavior. It's not a facade, it's a user's chip, which is Qualcomm Elite Snapdragon 8 and 16 GB of RAM. We call it middleware in the Java speak, where there are three tiers: front tier, middle tier, and or MVC architecture, where you call the model as the middle tier, right? Model, controller, And views at the top layer, controller is the interaction which handles the views, gives interaction, and the model is at the base. So controller, you call it controller in the MVC architecture. So it was reported in WAIC coverage that Navi X Ultra with Dual phone assistant and multi-app task coordination. It was the first as per the marketing claim, but as we know that M153 had a limited channel launch in December 2025, and so in July, that was just regurgitating their phone to take onto the world from ZT. Specifications are not fully official, and in India release and support services are still unconfirmed. So let's move on. So the hook is, what if your phone planned the task instead of making you open 5 apps? So you define an agent, you create an intent. Let's say for example you want to order a pizza or you want to have a restaurant booking. So you have a restaurant nearby which does a very good Caesar salad, say for example, or a vegetarian salad, a vegan salad, or you can say soy milk, ice bubble tea, or a coffee. So that is your intent. What the user wants from the agent, that is the intent. It plans, it looks, okay, you are at this location. What is the nearest places you can buy from? Is it live? They have API, you can order. There are so many steps, like an algorithm, it has to plan. Then it acts. So a browser, it can open a browser, it can open an app would try to find the location of the restaurant, find the nearest places near you, open your location services to gauge your location where the mobile is at, and then open the app or the browser or something to take actions. These are the actions which the agent takes, not you. You are not putting a single finger on your agent. The agent does it for you. Like ordering a pizza, whatever we want. The intent is across the supported services. So we have the services on the phone, right? So it would look for, say for example, you don't have Pizza Hut, so it will not able to open a Pizza Hut app. So you might not order, the agent might not order from the Pizza Hut. But if you're Domino's or McD's or KFC, or the delivery apps like Alibaba apps, so it can open and use those services, right? So the agent in the middleware does so. Where should control stay with the person? Now the debate is what the human intervention is. So especially for payments and personal data, it asks for the confirmations, it asks for your privacy, it asks for your card data, financial data. So agent does not take care of those personally identifying information, your financial information, your card. It does not take into consideration your card number or CVV number. It gives control to you so that your data stays personal. It would be a crazy scenario if you give your AI the card number and the AI gives that card number to every user of that AI. That would be tremendous data breach, and the company would be sued for taking your data. So that's a no-no zone for AI also. If it can leak your personal information, that means these are neural networks. So you create a node, your data Say for example, you enter the card, the AI takes and make a node. Now every time any user connects, it looks for a card data, say for example, but you are in that your card data had become a node in the neural network. So what will do? The user will map it to the neural network, AI will map it to the that node, and every time if there is no intervention or no safety checks, what happens is it doesn't know the data point. So your card number, which is just a number, is a node in a neural network, will be mapped to all the users, because neural network is nothing but connections, neural connections between all the nodes in n number of ways, and the pathway makes one of those n number of ways a perfect route across the hops on all the layers. So if a layer, your data becomes the critical data, and every pathway converses through that phone number, so every user gets your card data. So it shouldn't happen in a AI or neural network developed by any company. Say for example Nubia. So is it the first? No, I don't think so. M153 was launched as an AI native cross-app phone in December 2025 in limited launch in China. The task, so we have heard about Tesla self-driving, which is FSD at level 3 or 4 or 5, right? Level 1 is some level where human intervention is needed, like driving the cars. Level 3 is at FSD is at, level 5 is where it is fully autonomous. So some kind of autonomy is provided by the AI. So task completion depends upon supported apps. So say for example, I said that if you don't have Pizza Hut but you have KFC or McD, so it might not be able to buy from Pizza Hut if you don't have the app, or your location services would find some app which has data location and uses that app to buy or do any intent. So if the apps are not supporting, so let's say Pizza Hut doesn't support the agent, so what will you do? How you won't be able to purchase. So your washing machine, it can order detergent, but if you allow the agent, if the washing machine company allows you to agent to talk or the bot to talk to the washing machine to order to access its replacement whatever, like if it has the detergent level or some kind of stock in that washing machine, then the agent can talk to it and then it can order. But if it's not provided, the agent can't order a liquid detergent for your washing machine. So that is the supported apps thing, which you have to understand why it can't be fully autonomous right now. Permissions. So most of the tasks like financial information, no permission can be granted to the AI. If it becomes a node, your data is like known to everyone, right? Neural network. Service availability. So if your restaurant doesn't allow you to take order online, how can agent do something, right? So that is service availability. And confirmation rules. If you haven't confirmed, if your Android still needs your permission to allow some app to take that information, whether it's location, name, financial data, card, or your phone number. Those confirmation is provided by the user to the operating system to be delegated to the agent, then only it can be called autonomous. So it's not fully autonomous right now. The autonomy depends upon task completion like supported apps, permissions, service availability, and confirmation rules. They can coordinate but will not do everything. Nubia hasn't implied any Indian availability. There is no confirmed Indian launch, Indian service support, or pricing in the material. We are talking about like N153, M153, Navix Ultra. So the debate is, if you want to delegate your next trip to the AI, if you have a phone, Navix Ultra in this case, you want to go to some place like for holiday or plan a trip to official trip to some place, would you delegate this to AI? It's a big debate right now. Would you give your privacy concerns, data to an agent, hand over your task to an agent, or would you like your phone, do it manually, you want to take control of everything? So that is a debate. So this concludes our Navix Ultra launch in Shanghai, relaunch I would say, and this is Tech and Us. Thanks for listening.